Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's chaos, unsure of where to focus your energy? What if there was a way to find calm, clarity and purpose amidst it all? That's where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy, but its wisdom is timeless. It's all about living with virtue, using reason and aligning yourself with nature. Simply put, it's about focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. In a world full of distractions and challenges, Stoicism gives us the tools to face life with confidence and grace. One of the key ideas in Stoicism is self-control. By mastering our emotions and actions, we can live a life that's true to our values. And acceptance is just as important, learning to embrace life as it is, not as we wish it to be. These principles can help us tackle modern challenges, from managing stress to making better decisions. But here's the best part. Stoicism isn't about being cold or detached. It's about finding strength in your humanity. It's about living a life that's grounded, meaningful, and resilient, even when the world feels like it's spinning out of control. Let's talk about something simple but powerful. The word no. How often do you say yes to things you don't really want to do? How often does that leave you feeling drained or stuck? Stoicism teaches us that saying no is a form of strength. Saying no isn't about being selfish. It's about self-discipline. It's about choosing what's good for you and rejecting what isn't. That's virtue in action. When you say no, you're protecting your time and energy. You're setting boundaries that keep you aligned with your values and goals. Think about it. Every time you say no to a pointless obligation or distraction, you're saying yes to something that truly matters. Your growth, your health, your peace of mind. That's the power of no. But why is it so hard to say no? Often it's because we fear judgment or rejection. We worry about disappointing others. But Stoicism reminds us that we can't control other people's reactions. What we can control is our own choices. And every time you choose what's right for you, you're living in alignment with your values. That's what it means to be virtuous. Now let's dive into how Stoicism can help you say no effectively. There are two powerful tools in Stoic philosophy: negative visualization and premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. These may sound fancy, but they're really simple ideas. Negative visualization is about imagining the worst-case scenario. By doing this, you prepare your mind for challenges and build resilience. For example, before a social event, imagine someone asking you to take on an extra task. Visualize yourself calmly saying, "No, I can't take that on right now." Premeditatio malorum takes this a step further. It's about rehearsing how you'll respond to pressure. Let's say your boss asks you to work overtime, but you already have plans. Picture the request and practice saying, "I appreciate the opportunity, but I've committed my time elsewhere." These strategies help you anticipate situations where you might be tempted to say yes when you really mean no. They give you the mental strength to stand firm. Here's another tip. Use the Stoic idea of prioritizing your internal goods over external goods. Internal goods are things like integrity, wisdom, and peace of mind. External goods are things like money, status, or approval from others. When you prioritize what truly matters, it becomes easier to say no to things that don't align with your internal values. It's not just theory. Successful people apply these principles every day. Take Steve Jobs, for instance. He once said, "Focusing is about saying no." By turning down ideas and opportunities that didn't align with his vision, he created groundbreaking products that changed the world. Or consider a friend of mine who was offered a high-paying job that required constant travel. They said no because it clashed with their value of family time. Instead, they found a role that allowed them to stay close to loved ones and still grow their career. And let's not forget everyday heroes, people like you and me. One parent I know turned down a promotion because it meant less time with their kids. Another friend declined a party invitation because they needed rest after a long week. These may seem like small decisions, but they're powerful acts of self-respect and self-discipline. Saying no can lead to incredible outcomes. It frees you to focus on what truly matters, whether it's your career, your relationships, or your personal well-being. It's a way to reclaim your time and energy and use them intentionally. So, what have we learned? Saying no is more than just a decision. It's a practice of self-discipline and boundary setting. It's about aligning your actions with your values, and Stoicism gives us the tools to do this with confidence. Here's your challenge. Take a moment to reflect. When was the last time you said no to something that didn't align with your goals? How did it feel? Now think about where you can start saying no in your life and say it with intention. Remember, every time you say no to something unimportant, you're saying yes to what truly matters. You're saying yes to your growth, your peace, and your purpose. Embrace the power of no. It's not just a word, it's a way to take control of your life. And in a world that constantly demands your attention, saying no might just be the most liberating thing you can do.